Hi there, welcome back Greeks and welcome to CPU. Kalimera Greeks, welcome to another lesson in our class Greek 101. Here again is your teacher Sir JV, and I'm happy to introduce to you another lesson about the Greek language. Are you ready? Alright, so today we will learn about a different topic which is about the participles. But this time, this lesson will be divided into two. This time, we'll have the present participles for now. So are you ready? All right, so welcome. And these are the present participles. So let's proceed to our knowledge and objectives in this lesson. Firstly, you will be oriented with some vocabulary. And secondly, you will be familiarized with the conjugation of the present active participle and the present middle and passive participle. So let's proceed to our vocabulary for today. So the first word that you will learn is the word adikia. It is a feminine word which means righteousness. All right. Next word is the word anastasis or anastasios. It means resurrection. We have day. It is an infinitive dane and it is necessary. We have the word diabolos. It means the devil. We have the word eleus or eleos. So it is a neuter noun which means mercy. Eleus. Next is heos. Until or while it's a conjunction. Next word is Maria or Mariam. That is Mary, and that is an indeclinable word. The other word hotan, which means when or whenever. It is also a particle. You have the word ophelo. It means I owe or off. Ophthalmos. That means eye. Of course, ophthalmology is the study of the eyes. Next word is parakletos. It means advocate. Paraclete. Next, we have the word pos. It means how or in what way. It's an interrogative pronoun. Next word is scandalon. To. It means a stumbling block. Next word is phos or photos. It means light. So that's why we have the photos, which is the different colors produced by light. Next word is shodomai. It means I lie or deceive. And the last is Theustes. It means liar. All right, so those are vocabulary for today. Let's proceed to the lesson. First one is the present active indicative. The present active indicative particle is declined like third declension mute stem noun in the masculine and neuter forms, and like a first declension sigma noun. For example, the word glossa in the feminine forms. With loo, the genitive singular is formed by using the present stem, lu, and plus the sign of the particle, which is a masculine and neuter ont, for the feminine is os, plus the endings, which is loontus, looses, and loontus. Note the nominative singular forms of the masculine and neuter are irregular. Right? So let's proceed to the present active participles. The accent on participles is not recessive, but if possible, will remain on the same syllable as the initial nominative singular forms. Thus, the accent follows the pattern in nouns and pronouns. The present active participle of any regular verb is formed following the paradigm of luo. Okay, let's take a look at the summary. The lu, which is the present stem, plus the ont, that is the sign of the participle, and the os ending. That's why it becomes loontos. It is a present active participle, masculine, genitive singular of the word law. All right? So let's take a look at the present active participle of law. For the singular masculine, we have luon and ja, luontos, dli, luonti, accusative luonta. For the feminine singular, nominative is luosa, genitive ablative is luoses, dli is luose, and accusative we have luosan. Okay, so in the neuter, nominative we have luon, ga luontos, dli luonti, and accusative luon. So let's read the present active participle of luo in its singular masculine feminine neuter form. Altogether, begin. Luon, luontos, luonti, luonta, luosa, luoses, luose, luosan. The neuter, luon, luontos, luonti, and luon. Very good. So that is the present active participle of the word luo. Let's proceed to the plural. We have in the masculine luontes. In the GA, you have luonton. DLI, luosi. You add the movable nu. And then accusative luontas. For the feminine, nominative, it is luosai. GA, luoson. DLI, luosais. And accusative, luosas. Neuter, it is nominative, luonta. GA is luonton. DLI is luosi. And accusative, luonta. Let's read from the top altogether the present active participle of loo in its plural forms. Loontes, loonton, loosi, loontas, loosai, looson, loosais, loosas, loonta, loonton, loosi, and loonta. Very good. So that is the present active participle of luo. Let's try the present active participle of Amy. What is Amy again? Amy is the verb to be. So in the masculine, it is nominative, it is own. And in GA, it is ontos. Dil onti. Accusative is onta. Feminine is osa. GA, oses. Dil ose. And accusative osan. In the neuter, nominative is on. GA is ontos. DLI is onti. And accusative on. So let's read once again from the top. Begin. On, ontos, onti, onta, osa, oses, ose, osan, on, ontos, onti, and on. Let's try the plural forms of the present active participle of Amy. The masculine, it is ontes. GA, onton. DLI is OC. And accusative, ontas. The feminine, it is osai. GA, oson. DLI, osais. Accusative, osas. And the neuter, nominative, onta. GA, onton. DLI, oc. And accusative, onta. So let's read the present active participle of Amy in the plural forms. Altogether, begin. Ontes, onton, osi, ontas, osai, oson, osais, osas, onta, onton, osi, and the last onta. Very good. So this time, let's proceed to the present middle and passive participles. The present middle participle forms are identical to the present passive, but the function is different. The characteristic sign is the middle and passive infix, which is men, which is added to the stem after the connecting vowel omicron. So the masculine and neuter are declining masculine and neuter nouns of the second declension, and the feminine is like a noun ending in eta in the first declension. So remember the endings of the masculine and neuter nouns in the second declension, and of course the feminine in the first declension, which ends in eta. All right, so luo in the middle and passive participle forms, we have the stem, of course, lo, that's the stem, plus omicron, that's the connecting vowel, and the man, that is the sign of the middle and passive participle, and os ending. Therefore, ominous. It's the present, middle, and passive participle, genitive singular masculine and neuter of luo. So let's read present, middle, and passive participle of luo. So in the nominative masculine, leominous. The GA, it is leomino. DLI, leomino with a iota subscript. In accusative, leominon. The feminine, leomine. GA, leomines. DLI, leomine. The same with the neuter in the nominative, but it has an iota subscript. And accusative, leomine. In the neuter, nominative, leominon. GA, leomino. DLI, leomino with iota subscript. And accusative, leominon. It's the same in the nominative and accusative in the neuter, as well as the accusative in the masculine form. So let's read all together from the top: present, middle, and passive participle of luo. Luominous, luomino, luomino, luominon, luomine, luomines, luomine, luominane, luominon, luomino, luomino, and last, luominon. Very good. Let's try the plural, present and middle passive participle of luo. So as usual, the masculine is derived in the second declension. It is in the nominative leominoi, GA leominon, DLI leominois, accusative leominos. The feminine nominative is leomini, GA leominon, DLI leominice, and accusative leominas. And the neuter nominative leomina, GA leominon, DLI leominois, and accusative leomina. Let's read from the top all together. Begin. Leominoi, leominon, leominois, leominos, leomini, leominon, leominice, leominas. Neuter leomina, leominon, leominois, and leomina. So that is the plural, present, middle, and passive participle of luo. So that is the part one of our lesson, and let's proceed. We'll have that in the part two of the future. That's all for now. Click the next video for the next portion of our lesson. Thank you and God bless.